And so we are back in the dungeons. We still cannot do much about this. Harry's too white to jump this high.
Of course. So what do we do instead?
Well, we will of course do the sensible thing of breaking into places where Snape just walks around all day.
Oh, of
Here's
course.
something that we can't really do. We can't really do yet. As you see, this unlocks, but in case you couldn't see it clearly, it was a rope.
It was a rope. Looks more like a fucking box.
Well, it was a rope inside of an invisible box.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
Oi, Harry,
No.
what's a trade?
And I know there's something around here. Very
I'm in the potions
inconspicuous.
classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
In the dungeons again. I wouldn't be surprised if you became hopelessly lost.
Very nice.
Thanks for telling me too later
I've
on.
my eye on you, Potter.
Alohomora!
He's gonna take your card. It's probably his part of his collection.
Yeah.
But yeah, they put more ingredients to this. I have not mentioned before. Remember how I told you that there is a thing that that basically makes you immortal in this game?
Uh-huh.
It's those potions. They pretty much count as additional lives, because you can use them with spacebar, but they will be used automatically if you happen to die. Yeah, and there isn't even like a pause in the gameplay or anything like that. When he's about to die, he will just drink one immediately.
Cards.
Many. Yeah, that's why I take a look at them now. I don't exactly remember when I stopped the last time.
We've got almost half the silver cards.
Almost. But yeah, I'm sorry the font is so small. That's just a problem with old PC games, and nobody made a fix for it. Still, be glad that font is at least this big, because I have not shown that one because I never record when I'm about to exit the game. But the prompt for do you want to exit the game, yes or no, is the smallest text I have ever seen.
What is this? A text for ants?
It's more like a test of no, it's too harsh to even be considered as like your sight test, because I upscaled this game to roughly 1080p. It's not exactly 1080p. It's like 1300 something or other on 1024, because otherwise I don't get the correct aspect ratio and it shaves off things off of the screen. And that text for like, do you want to exit, is so small. It's likely like a pixel
Hi, would you consider
wide
a trade?
font. Or rather, in this case, should I say pixel thin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, thankfully, that we have Scourge, we can do something with this. I've seen this before, but I wasn't able to interact with it.
There's another fucking spider web behind it.
Nah, that's actually... It happens more, but not here. And now we have gotten the first key. Well, actually the second, I think. I can hardly tell in this resolution. Sorry. I'm, by the way, I'm just, like, for the record, what we're watching right now is a 480p version of this, which, means we have, very tiny text, but less detail. It's very bad security where you put freaking padlocks on things, but literally everybody can open them
Yeah.
with a singular word. It's like, why even bother?
All you have to do is say aloha. You're in.
I'm always checking if there isn't anything to fall down, and there is a spider on me right now.
Why?
They will try to attack you, but I don't actually think they do anything to you. Or, like, you have to really, really wait.
Gotta wait for this
there
to
are
go back up.
There are a
Jeez.
few things actually to pay attention to. Now this is a weird one because at first, what it actually does is it fills doing this pretty much fills in the holes. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, I also did not try to walk on this without this being active. Maybe without Lumos you'd actually fall through. But
So why does Hogwarts have fountains of ectoplasm? Just out of
because the
curiosity.
dungeons, they need to
I'm-
keep that stuff somewhere.
But like, were they like, we got a lot of complaints about the pools of lava last year. What can we replace it with? Oh, I know, fucking the essence of ghosts. People can't legally
Oh.
bind us to that.
I think they're just like resolving one issue and creating the other to make the previous one seem less threatening.
Right.
That's the sort of backhanded thing Dumbledore would do, right? I love the way those snails just scream. But yeah, always take a look into those cages before you actually throw things in them, because there's goodies in them. And if you throw a crab inside of one of these, then the crab is going to take over all of those chips, and he's not gonna give you any of it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, crabs are assholes, and they shoot fire off of them.
Gross.
And the funny thing about their description is that when they say about them shooting fire out of their asses in this version, they're like, they should fire at you.
Yeah.
And in the Polish version, they were a little bit more straightforward about this.
Really?
Well, they didn't downright say from their asses or whatever, but they used the scientific term for their behind.
Aha.
And this is a little bit of extra that gives us like 3 beans or something. And we can't really do anything from here. Also, I should mention that any of these additional levels that don't have a timer, you can't actually replay those. They are one time only, and if you miss something in them, then it's gone forever. But as I have this established, nothing is really completely missable because any cards that you don't collect, you can buy back. They are just expensive. But eventually there is a way to get money very easy and in a very fun way. So it's not a bad deal.
Rictus Emperor.
And just as before, check. Frogs are pretty annoying. In the other versions, you actually get to, in the console versions, you actually get to smack them in the face, so they would stop running away.
Rictus Emperor.
Huh.
But in this one, you cannot do that. Like they won't react to your spell ridicule. That was kind of funny. It would have been even better if they had like a specific death animation for him getting stuck in between the bars. Like the only way to actually kill one of those is to have them get stuck in the thing.
Of course.
You know, for kids. And yet another card. And a save. Can't do much about these.
Other than send everything in this friggin' building into chaos, apparently.
It's already chaos, we can't help it.
Rictus Emperor.
Is it Chaos Wars?
No. And here's another Peeves.
Rictus Emperor.
Just keep shooting.
Yeah, I love the... I just love the fact that snails scream to their deaths.
Ah!
Freaky. Yes. But yeah, here at the bottom, you can see a maze. And you see buttons, they're color coded. Every time you hit one of those buttons, the things will change, and the walls will change their position.
Ah, so it's one of these puzzles.
Mm-hmm. And there are 3 rooms that you want to go to while you're on the way. Yeah, like on both of on all of the walls.
Flipendo.
Yeah, so like for example here, right now I can access the one on the right wall, and then jump down this one. You'll receive damage.
Flipendo. Flipendo.
Those are mine. I could have actually thrown him into the blue lava, but I don't think I would have gotten the beans if I did so. So, you know.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I mean, I need to be a hero and do things in the do death in the most efficient of ways
And the most
to get all of
flashy.
the stuffs. Mm-hmm. And so here we get to unlock this one. Also, what's kind of funny is this particular secret is actually the easiest one to get, because both the coordination to get this one and coordination to get to the exit, which is just following the carpet really, will also unlock the secret on the upper wall. So that one's the one that you have to worry the least about.
Well, that's something at least.
No, I just want to get the thing that's on the left wall, and then everything's gonna be dandy. Yeah, this one also, this coordination also unlocks that.
Alohomora.
Not a particularly difficult puzzles, but it's a fun digression, you know.
Puzzles.
Yeah, like why can't I just run straight to the objective while using my machine gun, you know?
And why do we even have objectives in the first place? I mean, really?
Honestly, it should just be a walk simulator, like all of these others, all of these other more successful games of nowadays.
Yes. I don't want to actually play a video game. Come on, man. Like, so old school. Jeez.
Pressing buttons, like reaction time, having to do something with anything. And I'll just push the green one. And the red carpet is ours, as it has always belonged to us, being the star of this show.
Can you imagine if we had Ron go down there to check things out from the ground floor, though, and we were constantly fucking switching walls on him? He'd be so upset.
Or like, actually, that sounds like something that you would do in the third game on the PS2.
Really?
Yeah, you have like a multiple character puzzle a lot of multiple character puzzle solving. So like, you know, one person stands there pushing that button, the other one goes to this other place that only they can access, and so forth. And of course, Snape is keeping all of these jelly beans for himself. We can let him have that.
I was about to ask if we could break all of his potions. Hey!
Only some of them, only the ones that have any worth to us.
Uh-huh. I was hoping we could break all of them.
Yeah, me too. But we do get to break some. And I missed that one jar over there. Oh well. It's not like I really need those invincibility. Well, they're not really invincibility potions, but they practically are.
Oh god, is the lava back?
No, it's not lava.
It's just red
It's
water.
acid.
Oh.
Or blood. Who knows?
I guess the picnic is cancelled.
It's not rain. It's not cancelled until it's blood raining from the sky. This one's still
Yeah.
contained. And here, you'll see me looking down the thing a lot, because I'm confuzzled about a certain aspect of this cylindric place. Why are there steps there?
That's a good question. Why are there steps there?
I mean, like, you'd have to be very lucky for them to actually save you if you happen to fall down there. It's not like there is
Maybe
any...
it's a secret.
Who knows? I don't think I checked. I opened the menu a single time in this level, so I don't know if I missed any secrets. Because that's the easiest way to tell. But also, I wish there was also some way that it would tell you, alright, so you already you can't get this thing or that thing anymore, but this secret you still have not seen or whatever. Well, at the same time, nothing's truly missable. You just can get them faster.
Of course.
And here I demonstrate a certain little glitch with the sound files. When some sound file is playing at the same time as you're saving, it will just play again.
Just to be sure.
After, just to be sure we didn't miss
I wish you
anything.
could stuff those guys in the pot. That's great.
Well, I mean, I was able to throw them into the Oblivion that one time, so that could count for something.
Yeah, that was.
And here this guy is stuck in a very uncomfortable position. Well, for him more so than me, because I just can't very easily shove him down the stairway.
Wait, did that still hurt you?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe it did. But like the moment you press, the moment it's done, it's done. Like it won't do any damage. The screen flashes red when you take damage, so. It likely didn't happen.
Puts the platforming sections in the first one to shame. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot better than in the first one. I never actually truly finished the first one because I only played it at a friend's place, but I got through vast majority of it. Because that game is also like 4 hours long or so.
And down into oblivion the beans go. Except that one that was floating.
I can still get it. Now... have to get back there. But yeah, there is a very crazy bridge over there. And even the creators, I think, were like... no, I don't think so. So you can just walk past here. I guess it's not impossible to platform through it, to be honest. Probably not all that difficult, but that way contained secrets. Snape can't have any of his sweets.
I get a trapdoor. What?
Well, what were you expecting? This is the dungeons.
I think I hear the snoring trolls too.
You should probably cast those not quite so loud.
I know, right? What happened to Stealth Harry?
I can't move at any speed other than the fastest.
Down into death that crab goes.
I guess they must have been ingredients of this goop.
So all crabs are secretly ghosts. We've cracked the code, Nico.
This is likely the case.
The secret of Hogwarts has been revealed.
The secret that nobody was wondering about.
Turns out, yeah, Chamber has a secret. It's just really dumb.
And we just walk out of here. Snape is walking around. We just went out of his secret storage.
His fucking huge ass secret storage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
Say it louder.
No, you're not.
Hi,
You're not.
Would you consider
What do you have? I have flobberworm mucus. Perhaps
Don't
I'll have
need
something
it.
you'll like next time.
It's a waste of money,
What do
really.
you have? I have
Fuck.
flobberworm mucus. Perhaps I'll have
That's
something
the
you'll like
inherent
next time.
problem of walking into people
What do you have?
controls.
I have Wiggentree bark, still moist with dew.
Also, no. Fuck
As
that.
you wish,
Exactly.
but these are becoming hard to find.
Now these actually do make sense because it's harder to find those than flabberworm mucus. But yeah, not wasting money.